Well, Mr. Speaker, it's unfortunate that it took this stubborn minister so long to realize the facts that have been staring the world in the face. And while I appreciate his reflection on today's UN report with respect to the Yazidis, his statement today is simply insufficient because this genocide affects more than the Yazidis. It affects the other indigenous minorities of Mesopotamia. It affects the Assyrians and the Chaldeans and the Armenians. And so will he not join the US, EU, and UK and the opposition in recognizing the broader genocide of Daesh?
Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs.
In fact, Mr. Speaker, our position is exactly the same that the one of the government of Britain, the government of the administration of the United States. The difference, though, is that we are taking the lead in asking the Council of Security to be sure that they will prosecute the perpetrators of these atrocities and investigate in order to understand very well what is happening on the ground. But in the meantime, Mr. Speaker, we have tripled our effort to help to fight on the ground ISIL, because we need to rescue these populations. This is the priority.
Member for Calgary-Mindapore.
Mr. Speaker, I find it disturbing that the Minister of Foreign Affairs is so profoundly misinformed on a matter of such great moral importance, because in fact, the United States, UK, and EU, in their motions recognizing this genocide, apply that term to what this terrorist death cult is doing to the Chaldeans, to the Assyrians, to the Armenians, to the Christians, and to other indigenous minorities, not only the terribly benighted Yazidis. And so will he not again follow that international lead, follow Canada's natural moral conscience, and recognize the broader genocide happening?
Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, my colleague is wrong. The government of Britain and the White House have the same approach than us, but that's not the main point. The main point is that we need to rescue these populations. It's why we have tripled our effort to train the Peshmergas, that is the fighters, the best in situation to rapidly rescue these populations in danger. That's the priority we have, and it's why we are taking the lead, Mr. Speaker.